Come on over. Come on over. Let me show you this new 2500. Hey, this is the 2018 gas and diesel 3/4 ton truck. We have 2019s out here right now. Let's just kind of close the year and do a little comparison and contrast in your gas and your diesel. We're going to spend most of the time talking about a diesel and how it works. That's the big daddy, that's the big hauler. Let's take a look here. In 2018, you got 19% more torque. The cylinder heads are stronger and stiffer. The engine block is taller. And you also have fifth wheel gooseneck trailering package available. You have 4 trim levels available right now. It's the traditional trim levels. You got a work truck, you got an LT, you got an LTZ, and you got a high country. So we're going to take a look at some of the differences in the two. Right now you have 9 colors available. Of course, this is black. And then on your gas, of course, you're looking at white. You have 9 different colors on the outside. You've got 9 different options on the inside, 9 different. So you've got 1 vinyl in a work truck. You've got 3 cloth, and you've got 5 leather. On the exterior packages, there's a total of 7 exterior packages for these 2 trucks. Now when you're talking about a diesel, you have a Z71 off-road package, you've got a Midnight Edition package, you've got an Alaska package, and a custom sport. Now this Z71 on the grill, you notice the grill is painted. So on your Z71 and your Midnight Edition, the grill on the Midnight Edition is all black. On the Z71, you'll have the chrome and the black. All the rest of them are going to be like your gas. All the grills are going to be chrome. Now let's talk about the vital stats on this truck right here. You've got 445 horsepower, 910 foot-pound of torque, and a 6-speed Allison transmission. Diesel truck, you'll always know a diesel by the big pipe in the back. A 4-door diesel truck in 2018 will tow 13,000 pounds conventionally, or if you want to say on the hitch. Now, we talked earlier about a 5th wheel gooseneck trailering package, which will be an option in here. 5th wheel gooseneck, this will tow 13,500. And by the way, this is pretty interesting. On this truck right here, now this is a double cab, but let's assume for a second, this is a crew cab. This will tow 13,000 conventional also. Back over to here. 13,000 conventional, 13,500 on the gooseneck, 5th wheel. This truck right here in a 2-wheel drive, 4-door diesel, 2-wheel drive, 13,000 on the hitch, 15,400 on the gooseneck. The max trailering on the diesel truck is 18,100 pounds, and that'll be on a 2-door, 2-wheel drive. Let's go up here and talk about some of the really important differences in these trucks. First of all, you have this hood scoop that's not only super attractive, extremely functional. What happens is you're driving down the road, you've got debris, you've got leaves, you've got sticks, you've got water, you got air, you got snow coming through here, right? What happens is, it comes in here, your debris. All the debris, which is heavier, is going to come in here. So it's stored in here. And so what you can do is periodically you'll empty your debris. Okay? Air is going to be lighter than debris. So the air is going to take off to my left. This is a heat shield. The air's going to hit this heat shield, come over to here, travel down through here, where a second air intake in the fender well will meet the air and carry it to the engine. And of course, air intake provides for cooler, continuous amount of air to hit the engine. Let's talk about some of the differences under the hood. As you know, gas engine has spark plugs. Diesel engine doesn't have spark plugs. A gas engine has throttle body. What the throttle body does is regulates the airflow going to the engine. You don't have a throttle body in your diesel. The consistency of diesel fluid is more or less like oil, and diesel fluid will not ignite, whereas, as you know, gas will ignite. The combustion ratio in a diesel truck is approximately 18:1. In this gas truck, the combustion ratio is 10:1. And if you relate that to like a race car, you're looking at 12:1. And a combustion ratio is how much air and fuel a cylinder can. A gas engine and a diesel engine are more or less the same. The real difference is how the fuel is ignited. So let's use this as an example. In a gas engine, you have your piston, you have your valve. Your valve's open, piston's going down, it's drawing in air and fuel, okay? Then on the compression stroke, the engine ignites a spark, boom, popping the piston back down again. In a diesel engine, it's going to be a little bit different. On the downstroke, the piston's just drawing in air, okay? And then on the compression stroke, your injector shoots in a shot of diesel fluid. The hot air ignites the diesel fluid, boom, popping the piston back down. Last thing we want to discuss is DEF fluid, diesel exhaust fluid, and it's going to go right here. Okay. Now, diesel exhaust fluid is 32.5% urea. No, it's not urine. A lot of people think it is. And the rest is deionized water. And what happens is your NOx fluid, which are nitrogen monoxide, nitrogen dioxide, that's a poisonous gas. A shot of DEF hits the NOx and basically turns it into ammonia. So you have harmless gas coming out. It helps your mileage and it helps the environment. Now, what a lot of people think is you can top off DEF fluid. Please check with your service advisor. My understanding is what you want to do with the DEF fluid, you look at your driver information center. With approximately 1,000 miles left, your driver information center will give you a warning. There won't be any problem. It's just telling you, okay, you got to start thinking about it. Eventually, what happens up here, you get about 375 miles about, you get another warning. You get 2 or 3 warnings, and what's going to happen? It'll slow your car. It'll slow the vehicle down, and eventually it won't even start. So don't top your fluid off. So when you're down to about 1,000 miles, what you want to do is pop this off and put 2 gallons is what's recommended, at least 2 gallons in, and fill your DEF tank up again. That's it. That's pretty much gas, diesel, some of the differences, a little comparison, a little contrast. Now we have 2019s out here. I invite you to come out and look at the 2019s. I'm Steve Andrade. Please come out and see me, ask for me. I'm one of the other professional salespeople we have. Come out and talk to one of our managers. They'll work with you at any time. The owner will be available too. If you want to visit the service department or anything else, we welcome you. I appreciate it, and I'll see you again.